The hidden battles of Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Revealed after their deaths, have you ever felt like you knew a celebrity only to find out after their passing that there was a whole side of their life they kept hidden? That's exactly what's happening right now with Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Two massive legends, two very different worlds. Yet in death, they share one eerie connection. Both carried a silent burden away from the spotlight. Let's start with Hulk Hogan. The name that defined wrestling for decades. Bold, powerful, and larger than life. But what the cameras didn't show is now coming to light. News outlets are quietly revealing that Hogan was battling a secret health condition before his death. While official causes are still not fully confirmed publicly, close sources are beginning to open up. This wasn't a sudden collapse or an unexpected accident. Behind the muscles, behind the tough guy persona, was a man silently struggling. For years, Hogan reportedly dealt with multiple surgeries and chronic pain. Many fans knew that much. But what's new now is the talk of a deeper, more serious illness that he didn't want to make public. Friends say he never wanted sympathy. He wanted to remain a hero, strong to the end. And you know what hits even harder? He managed to keep it private in a world that spills secrets daily. That takes more strength than any wrestling match ever did. Now let's shift to another icon. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, the voice of Black Sabbath, a rock legend who lived a wild, raw life and somehow managed to survive everything, until now. Yes, it's true. Ozzy's passing has been confirmed, and while some fans are still in denial, the reports are consistent. He died surrounded by close family and a few longtime friends. It wasn't a public goodbye, and it wasn't meant to be. He wanted peace in his final moments, and maybe after the decades of chaos and spotlight, he deserved that. But that's not all. What's making waves right now is his final text message, a message sent just hours before his death. Insiders claim he texted a small group, thanking them for their love and reminding them not to mourn but to celebrate his life. That's Ozzy, right? Even in the end, still defying expectations. His funeral was completely private. No cameras, no media. Just a quiet gathering of those who truly knew him beyond the stage and the crazy headlines. Sharon Osbourne, his wife, reportedly made sure it stayed that way. Only the people who mattered were there. His children, a few bandmates, and close family friends. And maybe that's something we all forget. These icons, no matter how famous they become, are still human beings. They laugh, they struggle, they love, they hide pain, and eventually they go, just like the rest of us. What sets Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne apart, even in death, is how they carried their battles privately. No drama, no chaos, just quiet strength. And now, as the news unfolds, fans are realizing that these men didn't just entertain the world, they held it together even when their own world was falling apart. The media might continue digging, and maybe more truths will come out. But let's take a moment to appreciate what's already been revealed. The pain, the privacy, and the power of letting go on your own terms. So, next time you watch an old wrestling clip of Hulk Hogan flexing for the crowd, or hear Ozzy's voice on a classic Sabbath track, remember this: behind those moments were real people, with real stories and real endings. We'll miss them, not just because they were famous, but because they were fierce enough to stay true to themselves until the very end. Want more real stories like this? Subscribe now and stay updated on the lives behind the legends.